Fort Myers man sentenced to life for predatory rape. A Fort Myers man, Felix Torres, was sentenced to life in prison today for the brutal rape of a woman he had just dropped off from an Uber trip. The victim's father expressed his pride in his daughter for her bravery in taking the stand, calling her proud as hell. Torres was convicted of chasing down and sexually assaulting one of his passengers after dropping her off. Although the victim was not present in the courtroom, her powerful letter was read aloud, in which she stated, "Felix Torres, I find peace knowing that you have received the worst punishment of all, and that is living with yourself for the rest of your life." The letter goes on to express hope that he will reflect on the pain he caused her and her family while in prison. The prosecutor read the victim's full impact statement, which detailed the profound and lasting effects of the trauma, including daily anxiety and fear. The victim's statement also spoke to the difficulty of reliving the attack during the trial and the worrying that Torres might be released to harm another woman. Judge's statement and sentencing gavel. Before delivering the maximum sentence of life in prison, Judge Bruce Kyle sternly addressed Torres. The judge described Torres's actions as extremely predatory, emphasizing that the attack was not an accident or a slip in judgment.
Your Honor, December 4th, 2022 changed my life forever. Since then, I wake up with anxiety and fear daily.
Before Felix Torres, a former Uber driver convicted of sexual battery with great force, was sentenced, the state attorney read the victim's impact statement aloud to the courtroom today.
My whole world has been turned upside down. After experiencing the trauma that was inflicted upon me, I sat on the stand and was forced to relive my trauma, while being questioned as if I were the one on trial and not the victim. All whilst trying to deal with the stress of worrying what would happen to me or another woman if he were to get out.
At the end of her letter to the court, the victim spoke directly to her attacker.
Felix Torres, I find peace in knowing that you've received the worst punishment of all, and that is living with yourself for the rest of your life. I hope each day you sit in prison and think about how much pain you've caused another human being and their family.
Torres was found guilty of raping that young woman who he had just dropped off from an Uber trip. This video shows him running while putting on a mask before he attacked his passenger. Today, the judge sentenced him for his heinous attack.
You chased that woman down and you shoved her down from behind, and then you did what you did. It was not an accident. It was not a slip in judgment. It was predatory. Sir, I'm going to order that you serve a life sentence. Good luck to you.
But a calculated act, the judge stated. You chased that woman down and you shoved her down from behind, and then you did what you did. It was not an accident ... It was predatory. Sir, I'm going to order that you serve a life sentence. Good luck to you. The court was also shown a video of Torres running while putting on a mask just before he attacked the victim. The swift conviction and life sentence bring a sense of closure to the victim and her family. The victim's father told reporters, "We got the job done thanks to these guys," while motioning to several deputies from the Lee County Sheriff's Office.